Yeah, that's another amazing quote of you, which I found fascinating. You said, yeah, in our AI future, the only profession that survives in the long term is entrepreneur. My first reaction was, but is the AI entrepreneur better than me?
No. It's not AI entrepreneur. It's entrepreneur using AI. So
Okay.
in other words, it's an entrepreneur, you, me, anybody else. So this came from a conversation I had where the debate and discussion was every company getting disrupted and uh, how would you deal with that? And my friend said, well, listen, every time technology gets better, Peter, how do you think about it? Are you worried about being displaced? And I go, no, because I'm just going to use that the newest technology to create something new. And that's the entrepreneur's mindset.
Right.
We've spent an entire, few centuries where our kids are trained to come out of school, the one uh, room schoolhouse or Harvard or MIT to get a job. That's the majority. That's what we teach people. Get a great education, get a job as a doctor, get a job as a lawyer, get a job as an executive at GE, whatever the case might be. But it's, trying to prepare yourself for employment. And I think that future's gone. I think what we're preparing ourselves for is find your passion, find a problem that you want to solve, use technology to play and create something that is a better version of what exists. It's being that entrepreneur.
Now, if I had to push back a little, would it be possible that an AI with a wallet full of Bitcoin or stable coins could beat me to the punch as an entrepreneur?
Sure.
Okay.
And
You think we'll see that?
they'll create adjacencies, and you'll team with those AIs. Is there a world where everything is done by AI and robots and humans are, the equivalent of Wall-E sitting on a couch? For me, the future I desire is much more the Star Trek future, where we're using technology to explore at a brand new level. I'll make one other point here, which is I think one of the biggest challenges we have as society is that we don't have positive visions of the future that we can point our kids at. All of the visions of the future coming out of Hollywood are dystopian. We need visions of the future that are compelling and hopeful and show this abundant future. Anyway, for me, I'm putting out that call to producers and creators right now with VO3. Anyone can create ultimately, not today, but very soon, a feature-length, extraordinary movie.
What the London Real Investment Club actually does for you, it gives you the keys to open that door to the inside deals. In the last 3 weeks, I've participated in 3 incredible deals: a layer 2 Bitcoin protocol, an incredible AI protocol. The deal flow is beyond what I expected. I don't think I've ever seen a model like this that just gives average folks the opportunity to be behind the deals, and that's exactly what we've done. Not only that, you get to hang out with Brian Rose every week. And for me, that was huge because I look at Brian as somebody who's not only an expert in the space, and I think is on the leading edge, but just the leading edge of thought with London Real and the work he's doing there. To anyone who's taking a serious look at this, I know it's a big decision. It was a big decision for me and my family, and it is one of the best decisions I've ever made. So I wish you all the best and hope you come join us.
Yeah, well, Gene Roddenberry's Star Trek was the epitome of that, probably, right?
It was.
We both remember it well. We're dating ourselves.
And Rod Roddenberry, his son, is a friend, and he fully agrees.
Yeah.
Right? How do we create this vision?
I was watching an episode in the plane the other day, and there was Kirk prompting a computer that was basically a chat GPT. And this is in 68 or 69 or whatever. And he was going back with the computer. No, computer, do this. No, do this, do this. And I was just like, wow, there it is right in front of us.
Yeah.
Just amazing. And like you said, it was this positive, and they took all this technology and they were doing maybe what humans dream to do, which is go search out things, go discover things. Yeah.
Sure.
Last question, Peter. I know you're a big fan of Bitcoin. The conference was just in Vegas. Obviously, the administration is super pro crypto now and pro Bitcoin, and we're seeing people adopt it around the world in a pace that's hard to comprehend in the last 12 months. Just what are your thoughts? Do you also think it'll be a big tool in empowering AI and AI agents to kind of act on their own and create things?
Yeah, just checking 106K as we're.
So you keep an eye on it too. Nice.
I do.
Yeah.
I do. It's my largest asset.
Really? Wow. And has been for a while or recently?
It has been this last 5-6 years for sure.
Wow.
I think that a world of increasing abundance, a world of increasing longevity, Bitcoin as a store of value is extraordinarily logical. One of the mental experiments I did is if you look at the total number of millionaires on the planet, and you get to a point where all the wealth advisors are saying you should have some Bitcoin in your wallet, and then you do the calculation of how much Bitcoin, if only 21 million, and any one year only 3 to 4 million are being traded.
Yeah.
And so if you wanted to buy some Bitcoin for every millionaire, it's like a tenth of a Bitcoin is all that everybody could own. So, and I went on the news talking about this years ago, saying as soon as it becomes part of our sovereign funds and corporate and corporate treasuries, it's tipped, and it has tipped. So I think there's no slowing it down. I think it's going to continue to increase in value. And if you think about the internet as it developed in the 80s and 90s and 2000s, it became a layer that allowed us to transmit information and knowledge and graphics and video and text and all of these things. But it was missing half of the equation, which was the ability to transmit currency and value. And micropayments through stable coins and through Satoshis and all of this on Lightning Network and such will be the other half of that equation. And the development of bots, of agents using this will drive this as well.
Hey, I know investing in crypto is scary. It takes a real leap of faith because there are so many scams, rug pulls, and bad actors out there. It's a dangerous business, which is why 95% of people lose all their money. Well, that's why I created the London Real Investment Club, so you can access the hottest deals on the planet and use the crypto bull market to create the generational wealth that you deserve. Join my team of over 100 people from around the world that are making millions of dollars behind the scenes investing in blockchain, AI, Web3 games, DeFi, Bitcoin, and more. Don't miss out. Click the link below to book a call with one of my team now. But hurry, this bull market will end soon.
I know investing in crypto can be scary. That's why you gotta join the investment club. Pull the trigger. Let's do this.